In this video, we'll present an animated racing bar chart, revealing the ever-changing world population of the top 10 countries, from 1970 to 2023. While watching the visualization, we'll dive deeper, exploring several key topics. Key insights from the racing bar chart. Challenges posed by shifting populations. Measures taken to address these very challenges. And finally, recommendations for future actions. So, let's dive in to this racing bar chart and witness the evolution of our global population. Insights from the racing bar chart. China and India. They've consistently held the top two spots in global population rankings for over 5 decades. Since 1970, these giants have dominated the list. Yet, as we inch into the 2020s, the balance shifts. India's population has surged, surpassing China, and taking the crown as the world's most populous nation. Meanwhile, developing nations like Indonesia, Brazil, and especially Nigeria, are experiencing rapid growth. Nigeria, with one of the highest growth rates globally, is now the most populous nation in Africa. But, as some countries soar, others stall. Russia. Germany, their populations have plateaued, even declined in global standing. Lower birth rates, aging populations, migration patterns, these factors are reshaping their demographic landscape and presenting new challenges, especially economic and social, pressing them to maintain a stable workforce and care for aging citizens. The United States, though, maintains steady but moderate growth, often ranking in the top 3. Unlike other nations, its growth stems primarily from immigration rather than high birth rates. Pakistan and Bangladesh, as emerging Asian powers, are also seeing significant growth, highlighting the ongoing pressures across South Asia: urbanization, resource scarcity, infrastructure demands. But what challenges do these changing populations bring? Challenges posed by changing populations. The rapid growth in countries like Nigeria, India, and Pakistan is straining resources: food, water, housing, energy. Sustainability looms large, and resource scarcity becomes a pressing concern. In many regions, urbanization is accelerating at an unprecedented pace. Take China. India, their cities swelling with massive migrations. Overcrowded streets, rising traffic, housing and healthcare pushed to the brink. Meanwhile, in developed nations like Japan, Germany, and Russia, an aging population brings its own challenges. With low birth rates and longer lifespans, social services and pension systems are stretched, urging younger generations to support a growing elderly population. And as industrializing nations' populations rise, so does environmental degradation. Deforestation, air pollution, greenhouse gas emissions, all signal a need for sustainable development. Measures taken to mitigate the challenges. To curb population growth, countries like China and India have put policies in place: China's one-child policy, India's family planning initiatives. Results have been mixed, and recent adjustments, like China's easing of restrictions, reveal just how challenging effective population control can be. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals aim to harmonize growth and sustainability, focusing on clean energy, efficient water use, and education to soften the impacts of a rising global population. Developed nations, too, are adjusting, offering incentives for higher birth rates, attracting immigration, and introducing policies that encourage delayed retirement. Each of these measures aims to support the elderly while easing the burden on the younger workforce. Recommendations for future measures. For countries with rapid population growth, expanding education, especially for women, and ensuring access to family planning resources is vital. When women are empowered to make informed reproductive choices, populations can stabilize. And investing in education and healthcare? That enhances individual empowerment, reduces poverty, and encourages sustainable growth. Urbanization demands sustainable planning, investments in affordable housing, public transit, green spaces. Commitment to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals will help us address these challenges and forge a sustainable future. For aging populations in developed nations, automation and retraining programs could counteract labor shortages. Immigration policies can bring in a younger workforce, vital for economic growth, and inclusive economic strategies can alleviate poverty, stabilize growth, and create job opportunities. Environmental sustainability must also be prioritized: clean energy, protected natural resources, regulated pollution. And climate change, which affects health, food security, and water resources, must be addressed to ensure a thriving future for generations to come. International collaboration? Essential. Sharing knowledge, technology, resources, it's the only way we can tackle these global challenges effectively. Concluding insight. Our world's population landscape is a tale of contrasts. Emerging nations racing towards rapid growth, urbanization, while developed nations face the pressures of aging demographics, slower growth. To sustain a balanced future, countries must embrace inclusive economic policies, adopt sustainable urban planning, and commit to environmental resilience. In this interconnected world, cooperation is key. Only by sharing resources and knowledge can we face the common challenges ahead, foster resilience, and achieve a long-lasting stability amidst our shifting population dynamics. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share. Also, leave a comment below with your thoughts. And stay tuned for more videos, coming soon.